So the last 3 months been really busy working on the discoveries that we made this year, both gold and silver at Golconda, strategic metals gallium, and continued exploration success there. We're working on the third phase of mineralogy and met test work process on the gallium at Golconda, and then we've been busy planning for the next round of drilling at White Caps, following up on successful RC program at the start of 2025. The intention of the core drilling was both to test continuity and depth extension to the recent discovery that we made, and so there was a 6-hole program. We added a 7th hole that's been completed this month, and so we're expecting assays to start filtering through in the current quarter. Absolutely. So since we've been tracking gallium for the last few years, it's up about 300%. A large part of that move is in the last 6 months. Two things on the supply side. So China is roughly 98% of the market. They restricted exports to the US about 18 months ago, and during the quarter they started restricting exports to Japan, and Japan's the second largest consumer, and we've started to see the stress now turn up in the marketplace. On the demand side, it's broadening. So from current applications of defence of about 75%, we see that broadening now to more industrialisation sort of demand. So we've gone from defence use, a little bit of consumer electronics for fast chargers and so on, and now we're seeing a broader application to data centres, hyperscalers and 6G build out. So we think it's price inelastic demand meeting sort of restricted supply. What do we think from here? I haven't met an MD yet that's not excited by the commodities they're levered to, but we think the experience of, say, lithium a few years ago, it had that hockey stick approach to start incentivising supply. We think we're only just getting started. Yeah, it's built a lot of profile, and so we see a lot of hits coming out of North America now. I think it's part of a broader awareness of precious metals and strategic metals, and so I think it's more broadly, but the OTCQX uplisting has facilitated more broader exposure. So we see a lot more inbound inquiries out of North America relative to, say, Australia or Southeast Asia. So White Caps has been in the portfolio a couple of years less than Golconda, and so in our modern thinking hidden gems approach, we sort of had to redo a lot of the data, geophysics, geochem, soil sampling, mapping and so on. That led to our maiden RC program only at the start of 2025. 6 holes, quite more regional, so we've got a 2-kilometre long structure of limestone that we're targeting, and we had some really interesting results there. So we evolved the geological model to now include a 6-hole core program, and so the rig, when it's finished at Golconda, which is basically this week, will demob to White Caps. And then we did find that in our second drilling program at Golconda, we kind of cracked the code, and we'd like to think for the significant amount of work we've done in the last 2 years at White Caps, this second program should hopefully crack the code for us at White Caps, so we're really excited.